Welcome back to Question for Glory, Hope and Healing. This is Mega Man X306 on hosting duty for our next run. Final Fantasy VII by CreativeEly. This is going to be an any percent weapons run, which is not collecting all weapons. This is going to be collecting the souls of these bosses. It's going to be Diamond Weapon, Ultimate Weapon, Ruby Weapon, and Emerald Weapon. The optional bosses you can fight later on in the game. And again, this is all benefiting NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So, Ellie, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start up that run.
All right, I'm going to do a countdown, and once I hit 0, I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. All right, hey guys, I am CreativeEly. We're going to go ahead and start some FF7. Welcome, welcome. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, I am CreativeEly. I speedrun JRPGs. Just a quick description about me. I like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest games in terms of speedrunning. Yeah, like Mega Man said, we're going to be doing PC any percent all weapons. It's probably going to be a common question that you're going to see. We're not going to collect all the weapons like Mega Man said. We're gonna do Emerald Weapon, Diamond Weapon, Ruby Weapon, Ultima Weapon, or you can just call it RUDE, like Lexaria said. That's our acronym: RUDE, Ruby, Ultima, Diamond, and Emerald. That is so clever. We could call it Rude%. Also, Rude's a character in this game.
All good. Also, during this run, there's going to be name incentives as well. So we have two coming up, Cloud and Barrett. So as soon as Cloud steps off the train, I will be showing off the names for him and Barrett. So any last minute snipes, go ahead and bring them in.
Yep, this cutscene's about a minute. So try to get those names in if you're interested. Of course, this is the memorable opening that a lot of people know. Always get that nostalgia feeling when you see this opening. So hello everybody. Thanks for the good luck wishes. Appreciate that. In terms of commentary style, I'm pretty chillax. I'll definitely talk about the game, but I'm also interacting with you guys. I'm definitely interacting with the chat, so it's going to be a engaging type of environment when I do this run. We are not doing the Cosmo canyon yet. All right, so the naming incentives cut here. So I need a name for Cloud and Barrett.
All right, main hero Cloud is going to be Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy. First thing I need to do is set everything to fast, like your typical Final Fantasy menu. We're going to leave the camera angle at auto. Just gives us more of a dynamic feel to the battle. You can leave it at fixed. The camera angle doesn't really make a difference, but I like having more of a cinematic fight. If you leave it on fixed, it helps targeting much better. Yeah, Soldier Boy, it's a great pun.
Soldier Boy with an I instead of the Y.
With an I? Okay.
And the cutoff for Barrett would be less than a minute. Last minute snipes, go.
Alright. S. Sorry, can you spell that out for me? S.
Soldier Boy, SOULJABOI.
Right. Alright, Barrett is up next. Who won Barrett?
Alright, refreshing for snipes. Barrett is gonna be Plumplin.
Okay. Alright. Can you spell that out for me?
Well, PLUMPLIM.
LIM. Thank you very much, Mega Man.
And don't forget, we still have naming incentives left on Tifa, Rad 13, and Vincent later on the run. So
Yep,
we still got about 10 minutes left for Tifa, then we got about an hour left for Red, and Vincent then the round.
Yep.
Currently, Tifa is in the lead with Funky Town, Red 13, Sprocket, and finally Vincent Bowie. Still got a lot of selections left, so if you guys want to go and donate, please donate for those names as well for a good cause for NAMI.
Absolutely. I try to do so you can actually, in this game, you can skip battles by doing some menu buffering. If you open up the menu and trigger the fight at the same time, you can skip battles, but it doesn't work for all battles. And in an RTA setting, you can do it for a couple fights. So yeah, we're obviously opening the game. Cloud's on a mission with Avalanche here. We're going to blow up this reactor in response to what Shinra's doing to the planet. So the thing I want to really show off in this category is that, first of all, we can beat all the super bosses in under 4 hours. And really the most important thing is that I want to show you that we can break this game in half. So if you haven't seen this game, especially the PC runs, we're gonna destroy it.
I've seen a lot of 80% runs on console, but this is actually my first time seeing a PC run, so my mind's ready to get blown.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of recent discoveries as of the past year or so. A lot of cool tricks that saves a lot of time. We'll be talking about that when we get there.
All right, as we progress through the Baba mission, we got a couple of donations, a couple of $30 donations. We have one for Vincent, the most OP character in Final Fantasy VII. Oh, and Ellie, don't forget to flush the toilet so the bedroom doesn't smell.
You got it, thank you.
All right, we got another anonymous one for 30. Vincent is the best character. Also, friendly reminder, Ellie, please flush the toilet for the medium.
All right, I'll flush the toilet. Thank you for those donations.
No problem. Another one for $30. Vincent is OP for this run. Also, again, Ellie, please flush the toilet.
All right, we are definitely flushing the toilet. So there's a toilet we climb over in the speed run, and you have an option to flush it. Couple screen back there, I was walking. I'm gonna be doing step count. It's a pretty common thing you see in Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy VII, you can use step count to pretty much manipulate the encounters. You know what encounters you're gonna get, and you can get beneficial encounters by doing so. In this run, like if you do it, if you compare it to no slots, it's not gonna make a super huge difference. But if you're trying to gun for world record, it'll save like a minute or two. I didn't really get good ATB there, so I didn't really try fast commands. So for this fight, I want to get a limit break before he raises his tail. So I'm gonna need a scorpion tail on either of the characters. Serve water, don't flush.
Speaking of that, we have another $30 donation by Anonymous. Ellie Senpai, please don't forget to flush the toilet before the meeting.
Thank you, Anonymous. I hope this is enough to get his limit break. Might be... Okay, cool. We got a good fight. Remember that in this game, that limit breaks take precedence. It takes priority. So if you input a limit break, it's going to take priority over all the other actions. cast a couple. I'm actually going to trigger his counterattack because I want Limit Break again. He's going to put his tail down. I'm going to kill him with Big Shot and Bolt. These two actions should kill him. Oh! Plumplin. The Big Shot kill. You know, the first time I played this game, that way that battle message was saying, or that way it was being... The way it was worded kind of confused me, so I attacked the tail anyway.
Good first kill on Garscopian.
Yep.
A friendly reminder: as soon as we're out of this Bobbin mission, when we arrive at 7th Heaven, that'll be the cutoff name for Tifa. You still have time to get those donations in for her name.
Also, first time I played this game, I forgot to save Jesse, and I'm like, wait, why am I stuck here? We blew up and died. I won't ever forget that. So, I'm gonna get an encounter right as I jump off this ladder here. And we should be good. We shouldn't be getting any more encounters for the rest of the reactor here.
Alright, we shall see. In the meantime, we have an anonymous $25 donation. Read an RPG. Yay. Thank you, anonymous.
Because you can do glitches on PC, the PC version is broken. The PlayStation one, while there are glitches, there aren't really any major game-breaking glitches. Also,
there was a Cosmo Canyon skip that's being broken right now in console versions.
Oh yeah. That's a really So about the Cosmo Canyon skip in the PlayStation speedrun, you can actually skip it. It was originally found in the PS4 version you can call it the remastered ports where you can turn off the battles. The only way you can perform the Cosmo Canyon skip is if you go through the world map without encounters. But the runners had found a way to on PlayStation to get through that world map without encounters and skip Cosmo Canyon. It's super difficult and precise, and because of that, we actually have our first sub 7 FF7 run by Zeal, which is just incredible. And it's no slots too. It's not slots where you Kate sit everything. Kate sit slots everything. This is no slots. Sub 7. It's absolutely mind blowing.
All right, we have Hooray Yogurt with a $100 donation. Daily reminder that POG stands for Passion Orange Guava.
Wow, thank you for that.
Thank you so much for the generous donation. Remember, all these profits are going towards NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Illness. So please help out this glorious organization.
We obviously don't want to fight the soldiers. Just gonna choose the second option.
Friendly reminder, the cutoff for Tifa will be happening any minute now.
Cloud has a knack for trains, knowing that precise jump. Yeah, not only do you have to get no encounters for the Cosmo Canyon skip, your movement is very precise. Soldier Boy. Making an entrance. A lot of the tips or a lot of the tricks I'm going to be using on this run is actually used in PC any percent. The first 2 hours is basically the PC. So the PC run has evolved over the years because of a lot of the recent or a lot of discoveries over the years. Lots of glitches and a lot of cool tech has been found. Never have I thought that sub 2 FF7 PC was possible. Then it happened this year.
Sub 2 and sub 7 is amazing.
Yeah, it used to be an RNG run, but now it's a pretty solid speed run. Yeah, I tried doing the Jesse skip there. I talked to Jesse a little bit too early. If I have gotten it, I could have saved about 10 seconds. What it does, it skips this monitor scene here. One of the things that PC any percent does is that it also skips the Tifa flashback where Cloud and Tifa talk. They have a flashback when they were young.
One of my favorite scenes.
Absolutely. One of the penalties, though, side effects, is that you lose the materia command. In a normal speedrun, you can get away with it, but not in this speedrun. I actually need that materia. It'd be kind of awkward fighting the weapons without materia usage. So after we get through all the Tifa stuff, Tifa flashback, we're going to be doing a major skip that was found last year. Really broke the FF7 scene. It got people running this game again. And I'll be doing that major skip right after the flashback. Right, once I enter the bar, it's going to be cut off.
All right, last minute chance for any minute swipes on Tifa. Funky Town is in the lead right now. $50.
All right. I am ready for the name.
All right, refreshing. All right, Tifa, we're going to Funky Town for this one.
Funky Town.
All right, we have our next donation incentive for Red 13 coming up within an hour. Right now, we have leads in for Sprocket at $49 and Scrappy Dude right behind that. And then much later, before the end of the run, we have Vincent, we can name as well. We only have a Bowie in the lead with $25. So if you want to change any of those names, please donate, change those names.
One of the side effects of actually skipping this flashback sequence is that you lose 1,500 gold. And that actually makes a huge difference. It makes the money route much tighter. So the benefits of me actually, not only do I keep the materia menu, I keep 1,500 gold, which nets me a lot of grenades. raid hype.
Welcome, Raiders, and welcome to Question for Glory, Hope, and Healing. In beginning of watching a lovely Final Fantasy VII all weapons, which is killing the optional weapon bosses by CreativeEly here. All benefited NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And while they're having a mention, what is NAMI all about? NAMI is also the National Alliance on Mental Illness, the nation's largest grassroots mental illness health organization whose work would focus around 3 pillars: education and support, awareness, and advocacy. What does any of these mean? On awareness, NAMI provides participations in nationwide awareness opportunities like Mental Health Month, Suicide Prevention Month, and Mental Illness Awareness Week. NAMI also has partners with a wide range of companies and organizations, including Fox Sports and Google, that NAMI uses to get their name and mission out in front of new audiences. You guys can do that as well using these hashtags QFGHH, as well as NAMI's hashtag of Not Alone, because 2020 this year has been one of those years, but their message is you are not alone. We are all in this together, so please use that hashtag Not Alone. We will get through this together. And also, it is okay to not be okay right now. This year has impacted people in many sort of a way, others bigger than others. So, again, it's not okay to be okay. You are not alone. Please reach out to yourself and reach out to help others. NAMI gets it. We're here for you. They're here for you. Any more information you like from them, please visit nami.org for more information.
Yeah, definitely. The whole event is going to be raising money for NAMI. It's going to be a whole bunch of RPGs, awesome RPG speedruns and runners this whole week. So, we'll be here for you. Taco time.
And speaking of donations, we have Doeth with 122.10. Donating my time on Neo no Kisuki. I'm thankful to get this participant this year. Thank you so much, Doeth.
Thank you so much. Hashtag NAMI. Oh, thanks, Theo. Pretty sure everybody knows about this materia skip. It's important that we skip the Barrett tutorial, or we're going to spend like 5 minutes teaching him how to do stuff. So because I'm doing the guard skip, I'm going to need grenades in order to tackle apps. 21 grenades is good enough until I reach my next shop where I can buy some more grenades. And this here is just for safety. Cool thing about ethers in this game is that it sells for a lot of money. So that's really our main source of income in Midgar. Man, these kids in Final Fantasy games always blocking your way. All right, I'm going to concentrate here, try to do the guard skip. Oh, that was almost first try, but I messed up that last input.
And here comes one of the many glitches that was found this year.
I got a second try. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, it's absolutely mind-blowing. You can skip doing the second reactor raid. That skip is not actually difficult to do. It just requires some inputs. Not too difficult. The consequence is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Just saying bye to the guards.
Yep. The consequence of doing the skip is that we can't name Aerith, and she joins at level 1, but who cares? We save like 15 minutes. Yeah, you can be using that 15 minutes to eat tacos. I agree. So the way that skip was found is, I believe it was found by a modder of this game, Sunamods. Pretty makes some cool mods of this game in general, and he accidentally found it. And ever since that was discovered, a lot of people started running this game again. PlayStation, try to improve their PBs. It really influenced the running scene. Because yeah, saving that 15-20 minutes, that's a huge deal. Also makes you wonder, is there more things in this game that we haven't found? FF7 speedrunning has been here for such a long time. It's like, wow, how come we've never noticed that? And another recent big skip was that Nibelheim skip. While even though it's not useful in a PlayStation speedrun, that's still amazing that you can do something like that. We actually found use for it. It helped make FF7 PC run under 2 hours. level 1 run in the future. Yep, that's definitely the big bounty. If anyone can find that elusive Kalm flashback skip, that'd be a game changer. So I'm doing specific events here. I actually want the Dawn to choose Cloud. So I'm doing the extra side stuff to make that happen. And taking the time to do that is worth it, because if Dawn chooses Eris or Tifa, it's just way too slow.
All right, while Ellie gets ready for playing dress up with the Dawn, further reminder, not only are your donations benefiting NAMI, we have prizes. Yes, during this block, you have 3 prizes you can enter yourself into. For $10, Valuv, sorry if I butchered your name, he is giving away the City of Final Fantasy keychains, which features our 3 heroines of this game, Tifa, Aerith, and Yuffie. $10 minimum donation. And also, Ellie himself, he's given 2 prizes. He's giving away a Black Disc Original Final Fantasy Collection for PlayStation 1, $5. And also for $10, this game got a remake earlier this year. Definitely recommend checking it out. So if you want to win a digital copy of Final Fantasy Remake for PlayStation 4, $10 donation. And as well, I see a grand prize as well. Professor Palmer generously will be giving away a PlayStation 3 bundle for $30. That includes a 60 gig refurbished PlayStation 3 cables included, backwards compatibility, and also prevent it to fix the yellow light of death. I didn't even know there was a yellow light of death. And also going to come with a controller and a copy of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. $30 throughout the whole marathon. It doesn't have to be while it wants. It could be cumulative from now until the end of the marathon, which will be this Sunday.
Super awesome prizes there.
And speaking of other prizes, during the next block of runs throughout the Graveyard Shift, there's going to be a Full Metal Alchemist 1 and 2 games donated by the Sid for $5.
When it comes to choosing a dress, you have to be specific for Dawn to choose you. You want to choose both the second options. And you also want to win this mini game on top of the side quests that we were doing. got it. Don't
Time
need
for
to
everyone's memory. Squats! You guys are at home watching this, please get up. Friendly reminder to stretch some squats. And yes, this minigame was so annoying in the remake.
Yep, without spoiling too much, I'd recommend just sitting back and watching the whole thing. It's going to be a... We're going to break the game. And then maybe all your questions will be answered.
Also, shout out to our foreign language restreamers as well. We have a French restream going on at twitch.tv/LaFrenchRestream, and also for our Japanese restreamers as well, twitch.tv/Japanese Restream. Please go check it out. Send them some love.
Hard for me to do 5 squats. Cloud's just casual. You're doing 21 squats in like 30 seconds. So FF7 enemies, the main FF7 enemy in this game is stairs. Stairs are kind of funky in this game. Also, it doesn't help that in this game the background is like a preset image, and sometimes with the way the backgrounds are in this game, the orientation of the movement orientation can be kind of awkward. I'm sure you guys notice that when you play this game, the movement can be kind of weird sometimes depending on the screen. Probably for FF8 it'd be the ladders, FF9 the doors. Something's gonna get you in these Final Fantasy speedruns.
This place can't really my way through.
Fingers crossed that Dawn chooses Cloud. Also, there's a nice juicy ether just standing right there. The primary use for ethers in this speedrun is just for money, so we can buy some more grenades. The winner is this healthy-looking girl.
Every time.
Every time.
A good way to be healthy is to be hydrated. Friendly reminder, stay hydrated, guys.
So if Aerith or Tifa gets chosen, you have to fight 2 encounters. You have to do some extra cutscenes. Of course, Fucky Town.
We have an anonymous $30 donator. No comment, but thank you so much for your donation.
So there's the Shinra president, and there's Reeve, also known as Kate Sith, Heidegger. So in Midgar, they basically built plants that suck up the planet's energy.
Yeah, people asking us the big skip. Which big skip are they anticipated in seeing, Ellie?
Yeah, the most recent big skip that we did was that guard skip. That knocks about 15 minutes on PC. We skip Airbuster and that blowing up the second reactor and just go straight to apps.
Any other big skips we will be seeing in this run for those who never watched PC runs?
Absolutely. Please stay tuned. Things start to get crazy once we leave Midgar. So our main source of damage in Midgar is grenades. Even better than using some magic material, which are pretty strong, but see me just chucking grenades, doing 100 and something damage. It's a lot of damage at this point in the game. Alright, app's down. I casted Bolt in the beginning to force him to do another tsunami wave to hurt himself. We also skipped his third turn, which is what we want. Earlier in the run, I talked about the benefits of the step count to get beneficial encounters, and I know what encounters I'm going to get. So the next encounter I'm going to get is a preemptive 3 preemptive turtles. Then after this, I'm going to walk 6 steps. I should not get an encounter until up in the trains.
All right, guys, you have about 40 minutes left to get those donations in for naming Red 13. Right now, Sprocket's still in the lead, followed by Scrappy Doo. So if you have any cool doggo names you want to name Red 13, please get them out for his name.
Let's just go ahead and do our first safety save. This is actually a pretty difficult screen to navigate around. Pretty sure when we played this game for the first time, we got super lost here.
I know I sure did.
Yeah, a lot of the screens in Midgar is pretty difficult to navigate around. definitely remember using Ultima a lot endgame. So it was a unique materia because you couldn't use Ultima right away. You have to wait until you get an amount of AP. Wow. It's a long animation. Pretty rare for me to see that.
Alright, even though this is the first night of Questing for Glory, we still have a full week ahead. And if you'd like to get the word out, please spread the word on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever socials you guys are using. Help get spread word out on NAMI. And if you also want more information about NAMI, you can follow their social media accounts. Facebook at NAMI, Twitter at NAMI Communicate, as well as Instagram at NAMI Communicate. And if you use Tumblr, they have 2 accounts you can follow, notalone.nami.org or ok2talk.org. And of course, with that command NAMI right there, if you want more information about NAMI, or if you want any resources or help reaching out to people, please go to nami.org for more information. And if you want to spread on Twitter, please use the hashtag NotAlone and also the hashtag QFGHH.
Wedge falling like thousands of feet in the air and still living. He's a boss.
That is a very good question, High Spirits. Can we reach 5K hype tonight? My mind would be blown as well. Speaking of donations, we have a Smith 1313 with a $10 donation. Crazy watching so much of Final Fantasy VII get skipped. I can't wait for the craziness as well.
Absolutely. I always get excited when doing this run because it's just so crazy. So I have no idea what Barrett is shooting at. Shooting at the air. So Shinra is planning to blow this tower up and then blame it on Avalanche.
You want Vegeta numbers by the morning. Interesting enough, with all these viewers we have tonight, if we have a simple $5 train going on, we will reach for those Vegeta numbers by the morning, even more.
Ice spirits can only go to bed once we hit over 9,000 on the first day. We unfortunately didn't get 2 preemptive grenades off, so Reno's gonna get an extra turn. The ideal fight is if we get 2 grenades off before he acts, and then he just slaps everybody with his stick. He has a chance. He has another attack that paralyzes our characters, and we don't want to see that. Falco slap. So I want to spam confirm here on Barrett, or talk to Barrett there, because if I don't talk to Barrett, he's just gonna run around until I talk to him. By doing that, he just goes straight to the wire. Also, rip the that news reporter. That was brutal.
Okay, we have an anonymous $20 donator. Thank you so much for that.
Like Mega Man said, we're gonna reach Red 13 pretty soon. We're gonna be raiding the Midgar, or sorry, the Shinra Tower pretty soon. Once I reach the middle, we're gonna be naming him.
Refresh Red 13. Right now, Sprocket is still in the lead, followed by Scrappy Doo. So, if you would like to rename Red 13, please get those bids out now.
Barrett's still shooting the air.
Or Plum Plum. Also, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our promotional banner artist, Kevin, who's made all the Quest for Glory's banner work since 2017. You can go find him at Twitter, K Butts Corner. Yeah, K Butts Corner. Sorry if I butchered that name. But yeah, thank you for that amazing logo that we have on the top left of our screen.
This screen right here is a pretty funky screen to navigate around. Another one of those difficult screens. I'm gonna get one encounter on the way to Aerith's house, and then one encounter back, going back. This next encounter is going to be a side attack. Nice thing about preemptives, I can run away from preemptives and side attacks easily. I have one big important shop to do after the Aerith flashback cutscene. And that is just restock on the grenades. Please enjoy some feels.
How about please enjoy some donations? We have a $20 anonymous donation. Croissant is a good cat.
Nice.
And also, Mancat with $5. No comment, but thank you so much for that donation.
Wait, isn't it the other way around? Isn't it the big guy who's supposed to be spinning the wife? So unfortunately, her husband didn't make it. But she ends up finding Aerith. one-handing buster swords with ease. Aerith being an ancient. So the ancient in the Promised Lands, something that Shinra's trying to get. As Aerith grows up, she's been hiding from the Turks. Okay, Plumplin, you can see Marlene, but for 5 seconds tops, because we're in a hurry.
We got roughly 30 minutes left. Once we get back to Shinra and save Red 13, we will be cutting off his name. And then we also have a name incentive for Vincent for much later in the run. Right now, Bowie is still in the lead. For any other names out there, please go ahead and drop those donations in. Then also for our next run, no delivery, there is a pizza topping donation going on. So you get to choose one topping between either anchovies, which is in the lead right now, pineapple, second place by $1, and then boneless, pepperoni, or plain cheese. So if you love pizza as much as I do, if you like pizza toppings, please choose what topping. No delivery will be delivering that pizza.
Team pineapple.
That's the pepperoni for me.
Pepperoni's also good. Nothing wrong with cheese only.
But yes, if you like pizza, toppings, please, that'll be the next runs. Then.
Back in Aerith's house, I stocked up on grenades. Good enough. Bought a lot of them. I saved $300 so I can buy these $300 batteries. And I got a good amount of grenades for the rest of the run. Averali.
Got an anonymous $30 donation. Thank you so much for that.
So we need the batteries to get to the building. Cloud's using these gizmos to get on top. Graffiti is pretty detailed. It's pretty good.
We have Patrick Alai, $45 donation. Let's name Red 13 Kumaru or Kuromaru or Kuruchan. Make sure you're also using those bids on the official donation page as well.
Cool.
Right now, Sprocket is still in the lead right now, $49. Still got time to put in those bids in the name in Red 13. Thank you, friendly reminder, all donations during this week-long marathon is going towards NAMI.
So we're going to be killing the weapons, the Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, and Ultima, aka Rude Percent. Alright guys, I have a question for you. Should we bust in or take the stairs?
I skipped a leg day, so I need to take the stairs.
Fair enough. Nah, we're gonna bust in through the stairs. We're gonna bust in through the stairs. We're gonna meet in the middle and bust in through the stairs. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about taking the stairs versus the elevator. Obviously, taking the stairs is much more. It's consistent. But if you take the elevator, you get some good RNG, it can actually be faster than the stairs. I'm talking on PlayStation. On PC, you have to get really good RNG if you want it to be faster than the stairs. Also, the problem with taking the stairs, or the problem with taking the elevator, is that there's a lot of extra steps that you have to take, so that can really impact the step route. All in all, if you really want to take the elevator, you need that good RNG to save time that's worth it. We're literally climbing 60 flights of stairs. Yep, there's some threat zones when you take the elevator. There's a threat zone. The perfect elevator RNG is like when you do the elevator, you're gonna stop at a random floor, and when you open the elevator door, you want there to be an NPC. That's the best RNG because you don't fight. Again, it's all it comes down to luck. The FF7 PC port is very broken, which is why the estimate is the way it is.
Hey Ellie, are we there yet?
We are not there yet.
Are we there yet now?
No, we're not there yet. I think we're a quarter of the way through.
How about now?
I think we're getting there. From doing squats to running up 60 flights of stairs, Cloud gets his workout. We're getting pretty close to the top here. I think one more screen and we're good. I guess you can I don't know if those are doors or if those are just lights. I'm gonna run at a funny angle so I can avoid encounter steps. Just gonna talk to him there. Saves a few threat steps.
Anonymous $30 donation. Thank you for running this marathon. Thank you so much for donating. I hope you're enjoy this marathon. It's only day one. We got a full week ahead of you.
Oh, I made a minor mistake. I've actually forgot to do the small menu before this fight because I want to use ATB weight trick to fight these soldiers, but that's not going to happen this fight.
Like I said, this is Quest for Glory, Hope, and Healing. Week 1 marathon of RPG speedruns. Benefited NAMI.
Now we have access to the elevator. Let me actually do that menu. Just like a lot of RPGs, you have a traditional front and back row. If I move my characters to the back row, they're going to be taking half physical damage. And typically in the speed run, that's what you want to do. You want to keep them in the back to take less damage. Another thing that runners use to mitigate damage is using tranquilizers, make the characters sad, having the sadness effect. Having the sadness effect reduces damage taken by 30%. This is like the most stressful minigame in Midgar. I'm not going to go super fast with this minigame. I just want to be finished with this minigame.
Well, I get this minigame underway. We got about roughly 10 to 12 minutes left to name and off Red 13. Get those final donations in, please.
Play it safe. Just wait for the guards to go on the other side. That way you can just go ahead and move forward. There's a fast technique that you can do that saves around 20 seconds. Requires you to be a bit precise. Here, we're just going to guess the password and hope that it's first try to save a little bit of time. Oh, first try. Best password's best. First guess best. There's actually a way that to look up the password. There's a bookshelf on the top of the floor that you can look at. And depending on what the book says, that's the password. Yep, everybody remembers this room when we first played FF7. and Dono. This room might just do a specific order. This room is not random.
Another anonymous $30 donation. Thank you so much for that.
Speaking of being on a specific route, I was not on the specific route I wanted to be in. This happened in my run yesterday where I changed the puzzle placement. It's gonna eat up a little bit of time, but all right, I gotta flush the toilet for Anonymous.
Multiple anonymous donations.
All right, I flushed the toilet at least 5 times. I hope they are happy.
Any explanations of that origin of that meme?
Not really. It's just more of a funny little obstacle that's in the speedrun.
Thank you for flushing the toilet.
Some said that flushing the toilet gives you good RNG. Something stinks. Probably Tifa.
Are you sure you flushed the toilet? Maybe that's why it stinks.
Okay, we'll do one more toilet flush for good measure. All right, guys, we entered room 67, so the next room is where we're going to name Red 13, and that's going to be the cutoff. So still got that few minutes if you want to name Red 13. Might as well make a safety save here, just to get the obligatory marathon safety save. Cloud gets his stealth skills, or Cloud gets his amazing stealth from his hair. All right, let's safety save. When I was doing my practice runs, it's crazy though. The minions from the boss just kept spamming magic at me. You don't really see that often. I hope that doesn't happen this round. All right, guys, about 1 minute, and then the donations cut off.
Keeping on that refresh button for last minute snipes.
Cool. Stand back, everybody. Plumplin has this. Yep. Guard skip. We've done the guard skip. Okay, it is cut off right now.
All right, final refresh. All right, once it pops up, it's going to be Sprocket for Red 13.
Did you spell that for me, Mega Man?
SPROCKET.
Alright, Sprocket it is. Sprocket's gonna be Red 13.
Boy. Did you finalize yet?
I finalized.
Last one sniper at the end there.
Oh no.
Apologies. Right as I saw you do that.
We'll think of something to make it up. We'll make up for it. Go easy with the fire spam, please. So basically, we're just using the weight trick, which we want to use so that we get those extra rip pumpling. So ATP is not wasted.
Okay, while we wipe out these experiments, we got a $50 donation by sorry, butchered her name, Cham. Amazing event. Thanks, High Spirits and RPG Limit Break team for making this happen during these tough times. Legends. Good luck, Ellie.
Yo, thanks, dude. Thanks, Swoog. We'll try to find something. Maybe we can find a little gimmick. Ooh, this is a scary encounter. Yeah, I'm a little bit off step route because I messed up the puzzle room. Those soldiers are not fun.
All right, another $5 anonymous donation. Thank you for all the runs, everyone. Thank you for the donation. Another $5 anonymous donation. Me, Specco, and Gaspar, thank you all for the hard work. Again, apologies for that last minute snipe. We do have a final name incentive for Vincent later on in the run. Right now, Bowie is still walking a solo lead at $30. So if you want to redeem Vincent, please get those donations in. You have about roughly until the 2 hour, 30-minute marker. A little bit more than that.
One more character to name. Got the cool guy. Being off the step count isn't a big deal on PC, but if you're doing like a PlayStation run or it's like 8 hours, yeah, that's a big deal. So yeah, the old PC route has a lot of RNG in it, including Yuffie. And that's been all removed. A lot of the RNG has been removed thanks to the new skips. PC is shorter because you can do glitches in it and you can break the game. And that's also true load times, and there's a faster frame rate on PC. Plus the load times. Load times are pretty fast on PC. Nope, you can do the guard skip at on PlayStation as well.
Also, we can go in for bids as well. We also have no delivery coming up after this run. For those who love pizza, you get to choose a topping during this run. And again, we have topping choices of anchovies, which is in the lead, followed by pineapple, and then we also have boneless, pepperoni, and plain cheese. So, if you want to choose what kind of pizza will be delivery with this no delivery run, get in those bids in now.
Hey, Cuddy, welcome. Spinon. So when I took the elevator back, the Turks caught me. They threw me in jail. Thanks, Kios. Kios Donut.
We have a $67 anonymous donation. Thank you so much for that. Good luck on the run. This is the name read after an excellent cat.
Yeah, thanks for your generous donation, guys. Appreciate it very much. I'm supposed to get this preemptive encounter on the next floor. Also, the janitor is gonna feel bad for the janitor having to clean up the floor here. It's gonna be like a long day of work for him. Yep, just a fun little personal fact about me. The FF7 was my first video game, and I played it when I was 8. Definitely took me a few times to understand the story at first. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite game because of nostalgia reasons. Then I fell in love with the speedrun. I personally didn't finish the remake, but that's because I'm slacking. Time. But I've been enjoying what I've been playing so far. Busy grabbing those tacos. This speech is so epic. The goal for this speedrun is to defeat all the weapons. There are 4 fightable weapons in this speedrun. You got Diamond Weapon, Emerald Weapon, Ruby Weapon, and Ultima Weapon. And Emerald Weapon and Ruby Weapon are considered the super bosses in this game. They have difficult and have a bunch of HP. I'm gonna show you guys that we can beat all of them in under 4 hours by breaking this game.
This I would like to see after doing both of those fights, quote, regularly, which is, oof.
Okay, we got a series of fights, or we got a couple fights here. Got this guy, and then we got the helicopter dude. Now, if you think this fight is just chucking grenades and holding circle, you are absolutely correct. It can get kind of scary if, like, Aerith gets focus fired. And if that's the case, I'm probably going to throw off a safety... Oh, as soon as I speak, safety healing win. The second fight is kind of annoying because he can put my party to sleep, and that'd be pretty terrible RNG. Another good strategy to use, because when you play this game casually, the Shinra building is pretty much a marathon. It's about survivability. Another good setup is that because you're fighting a lot of machines, if you put Bolt on the party, you can also do some good damage. Limit breaks as well. Don't attack Aerith. Man. I need 7 grenades to kill this guy. Yo, thanks, Ollie. Alright, somehow Eris is alive. I'll take it. So one of the big consequences of doing the guard skip is that we actually lose the level on Cloud, so we can't reliably kill Rufus's companion with the Braver. We actually chuck a grenade and just hope it does 140 damage. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna throw a grenade at the dog and hope it does a 140. 143, perfect. Alright, same deal. Spam grenades.
My little ice spots, we are very close to $5,000. Can we hit that marker very soon, guys?
Save HS. 5,000, he goes to sleep. Alright, I want to slap Bolt on Cloud because we're going to fight Motorball. Another machine that's weak to lightning. Yeah, we actually have usage for the grenades for quite a bit, and this is just a safety save. When you're doing a full no-slot speedrun, they become... You get like a full 3 hours of grenades. And then you'd upgrade to Molotovs.
I will comment, it is interesting actually using that as a casual strat. I did my last casual playthrough. It was pretty neat.
Using grenades?
Yep.
Cool. Yo, big time finish.
Okay, got an anonymous $50 donation. Thank you so much for that, anonymous.
Sour, 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 please.
Insert sour, please. Only if Cat Jam was enabled in his channel.
Believe it or not, there's some tech in this minigame. I'm looking for 3 red bikes so I can be lazy and also not take too much damage. I get 3 red bikes. Their AI is kind of passive, like they don't want to attack. As long as I swing my sword, they won't come close to the truck, or they'll just stay back as long as I'm like right in the middle. There you go, 3 red bikes. We can be lazy, guys. Yeah, how's everybody's Monday gone? I just spam the sword. For some, it is Taco Tuesday.
15 minutes till Taco Tuesday on my end.
Nice.
Try that comfy and very comfy. But whatever day it is for you guys, again, you're watching Question for Glory, Hope and Healing, a full-on week marathon of glorious RPG speedruns benefiting NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. All the proceeds you see being donated to this marathon is going towards NAMI. And again, with any donation, it could be either $1 or $1,000. Every bit helps, so please get in those donations and help out this amazing organization.
Close to that 5K mark. Almost there, guys. Ain't nobody got time to play this mini game.
Alright guys, I got 3 words for you. 5K hype!
Nice. Awesome stuff, guys. That's amazing. And also, HS gets to go to sleep.
Sleep well, HS. And again, this is only day 1/night 1. We still have 6 more days to go.
No, the minigame is the set time. So obviously using Bolt is much more beneficial than the grenade here. I do a lot of damage. I also save grenades too. Motorball is a pretty simple fight. What I'm doing here is spamming Bolt and 2 grenades until it dies. There's a point where I have to hold ATB so he doesn't get a second twin burner off. And it can be pretty scary if your timing is off. Relatively straightforward though. Okay, guys, the timing is... I must have missed the timing a little bit, so we're gonna... Barrett's gonna die. Pumplin, he's gonna die. Uh-oh. We gotta clutch this one out. I'm actually not sure what went wrong there. I could have been slow on the first turn.
Lump wouldn't be dead, yo. As well as Motorball.
Yep. That's the important thing. Motorball deaded. XP doesn't really matter in this category. Well, you're gonna see XP memes later on. But people dying doesn't matter. We're gonna try to do the Barrett skip, or a little dialogue skip here. Tap Tifa twice. Nope, didn't get it. Only in practice and practice runs do I get this. But you know what? I get fully healed. So it takes the risk out of getting an encounter. So I can basically skip this entire dialogue if I did the skip right. Or I'm triggering the exiting, or triggered the exit and talking to Barrett at the same time. Lets me get out of it instantly. Not today. And this is, let me just make a backup save here, just in case something dumb happens. Cool. The encounters on the world map is RNG. So getting no encounters to Kalm is pretty nice. There are ways to figure out like encounters on the world map with the in-game timer. That's more advanced. But in this setting, there's really nothing we can do about it. Everybody's favorite part of the speedrun, Kalm flashback.
Nice and comfy.
Nice and comfy. It's a little bit of a... So, FF7 speedruns in general, Midgar is a very technical portion of the game. Having a little nice breather in the Kalm flashback is Well, as a speedrunner, you do get sick and tired of it. I mentioned in the beginning of the run, if there's a way to skip this comp flashback, that would be amazing. That'd be like the grail, or it's like the bounty of skips in the speedrun. But maybe one day. Also, yeah, shout outs to Raining Static.
Ellie, I have a question for you. Zero Life 2s. Will we get a Zero Life 2?
Mega Man, I hope so.
Dragon.
I'm gonna tell you my practice runs Mega Man that I got no life twos, so let's see if it happens.
Come on, Sephiroth.
Oh yeah, definite shout outs to Sephiroth's mouth.
Speaking of shout outs to our French and Japanese restreamers doing this marathon. For the French one, we have twitch.tv/the French restream, and then on Japanese end, twitch.tv/Japanese restream.
Alright, Mega Man, that answers your questions. Or your question. You got no life twos.
Perfect.
Yeah, another benefit about the PC speedrun is that the comp flashback is a little bit faster because of the load times. Skipping through dialogue, higher FPS load times, and skipping through dialogue quicker compared to the PlayStation.
We have a $100 donation by Fate61 saying, "Thanks for putting on this and have a great marathon." Thank you so much for that generous $100 donation to Fate.
Thanks so much.
Also, Lynch with $30. Good luck, Ellie, getting in on that PS3 package. Donation goes to Forsen German Cindy on Kios.
Oh, thanks very much, Lich. Yeah, that PS3 package along with the prizes, that's pretty sweet.
Did you say prizes?
Oh, I said prizes, Mega Man.
But yes, we have prizes going on if you do donate throughout this whole marathon. But right now, we have 3 prizes up for grabs during this run. At the end of the run, we have if I put your name wrong, so apologies. We have 3 Dissidia Final Fantasy keychains to be given away for a $10 donation, featuring the 3 heroines of this game: Tifa, Yuffie, and Aerith. And then also, Ellie is giving away a black disc Final Fantasy VII version of PlayStation 1. So if you want all 3 glorious black discs of this game, $5 donation. And also, this game got a remake earlier this year. So for $10, if you like a PlayStation 4 digital copy of this game, $10. As well as this whole marathon's grand prize, as Lich's donation said, $30 PlayStation 3 bundle. And not just a regular PlayStation 3, it is a fully restored one which prevents the yellow ring of death. Comes with all the cables, a controller, and a copy of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch for $30. And that does not have to be a one-shot donation. That can be cumulative throughout the whole marathon.
Sounds like a good deal to me. I hate it when my PS3 gets yellow rings of death.
I've had mine since they began it. I didn't even know it could get a yellow ring of death.
Maybe it's only Palmer that breaks things. There's a popular skip in the comp flashback that's called the picture skip. Basically, you can do that. What you do is you skip taking the photograph, but I can't do it on the PC version because it's gonna soft lock the game. PlayStation and it's a very useful skip to save a little bit of time. With me being off step count, I'm probably gonna get an encounter. kind of hoping I run away. Okay. Ran away before Sephiroth used his magic ability.
And don't forget, we also have the final bid for this game, Raymond Vincent. That'll be coming up within an hour. Last I checked, Bowie is still a solo lead with $30. So if you'd like to change Vincent to another name, please get in those donations. As well, we also have a next run for no delivery for pizza toppings. Anchovies, last I checked, is in the lead with $20. So if you want to change anchovies, put another topping like pepperoni, plain cheese, want to be the word one, put pineapple on it, or boneless. Get in those pizza topping donations in now.
Team Pineapple. So there's two parts to the flashback. We kind of learn about Sephiroth and learn about Cloud, Tifa from Nibelheim. Second part, Sephiroth goes a little bit crazy. But the most important thing about the Kalm flashback is that mandatory save between the two parts. We actually need to save in the flashback to break the game. I left and enter that reactor so that I don't have to wait for Sephiroth. Despawn Sephiroth when I enter and exit. Good night, Kios.
Have a good night, Kios.
He mistakens the Makey reactor for a Snickers factory. Sephiroth is not a fan of Snickers.
I would view him as a Three Musketeer person.
Three Musketeer. I think I kind of see that, actually. Yeah, this part's, when I played this first time, pretty spooky. The monsters coming out of the vault.
Anyway, during all this Nibelheim storytelling, I got some storytelling as well, you guys. You are watching Lesson for Glory, Hope and Healing by the lovely runners associated with RPG Limit Break. Towards donations towards NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization, whose work is focused around three pillars: education and support, awareness, and advocacy. As well as one of these pillars, education and support. Up to 48 state offices and more than 650 affiliates. NAMI offers a host of similar programs, presentations, and support groups that are available free of charge. This includes a national helpline number that can be provided information, resources, and compassionate, understanding, trained volunteer support anytime who calls in. These programs reach out for more than 300,000 people a year and are life-changing opportunities for education, connection, support, and personal growth. And if you would like that number, give me a second. If you want more information, please visit NAMI.org. And if you want that hotline number to reach out for them, the number would be 800-950-NAMI. That's 800-950-6264 for support, information, and referrals. Let's take it. 2020 has been a Jumanji of a year. I'm tired of playing this game. And we're not alone. You are not alone. And that is their hashtag they are doing for this event. Hashtag not alone. Because it's not, it's okay to not be okay right now. I'm not okay. I don't like this pandemic. I know you guys don't either. But like I mentioned, it's okay to not be okay right now. You are not alone. No one is alone. Please reach out to yourself, reach out to others, and help each other as well. NAMI gets it. They're here for you. We're here for you.
Absolutely great cause.
As well as for the hotline number, they are available Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This is where Sephiroth spends days just alone in this library, and he descended into madness. Same people who built that bridge. It's pretty funny.
Hopefully, Sephiroth has some knowledge of NAMI within all those books, because actually, facts about what NAMI's benefiting. 1 in 5 Americans live with a mental health condition, and fewer than 50% of adults living with these conditions will receive treatment each year. Many factors contribute to this, include stigma, lack of access, and lack of knowledge and resources. But with the help of NAMI, we can help prevent any possible illnesses. Because 50% of lifetime cases of mental illness begin at the age of 14, and by the age of 24, it raises up to 75%.
Cloud's just running a bunch of stairs this run.
We already took stairs during Shinra.
Yeah, even in this flashback, he's still taking stairs.
Again, if you want more information about NAMI through social medias, which we all have for at least one platform, you can follow NAMI at Facebook at NAMI, Twitter at NAMI Communicate, Instagram at NAMI Communicate, and also they have 2 Tumblr accounts, notalone.nami.org, also oktotalk.org.
I'm going to see Mother. Yeah, absolutely. One of the best things about the FF7 PC version is Sephiroth's mouth. Or basically the open mouths in this game. I'd be surprised too if I were Sephiroth. In terms of lore, it's shoot, what was it? He finds out that about Genova, I think, and the ancients. Pyramids.
in my opinion, Sephiroth can really use NAMI right now with all the problems with Mother and everything. Maybe this whole incident could have been prevented.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of detail in the basement there. F for Tifa. Whoa. Thank you for that generosity, Saga. So the flashback is almost over. We're about to break the game here soon.
Speaking of flashback, this scene, if you are prone to fast flashing or epilepsy, please avert your eyes.
Yep. Good shout out. Be a lot of flashing in a second. What about my friends? What about my sadness? Right, here comes the flashing.
Epilepsy warning, epilepsy warning.
Right on, Barrett. Let's do this thing.
And we're good now for those who needed to look away.
What a fascinating story. Actually, I want to go back upstairs.
All right, we got
Can't reach it.
$50. Thank you so much for that donation.
Can't reach it. All right, that works. So we want to make our way towards the Mithril Mines, past the Zolom. Casually, you're supposed to grab a chocobo and make it through the swamp, but we can manipulate the Zolom in a way where we can just run across. Another thing you can do casually, in case you didn't know, is that you can quit and save until you cross the swamp. Let's see if we can get this.
But the dancing chocobos.
That's a good part. And the dancing chocobos and the chocobo summon. I don't know if the Zolom is going to be in a good spot here. Oh, might be able to. Yeah, hide in this corner. Steer the Zolom. Make him hit the wall. And we're golden. We're going to try to skip this cutscene too. There we go. What I did just there, I was just menu buffering because there's a trigger there that triggers the cutscene, and I just buffered.
Later's all of them.
Yeah, quitting and saving does affect step count in the sense that you'll get different formations. You could still keep a step count, but you'll get different formations.
And there's the real Rude right there.
Yeah, the real Rude.
We'll be seeing the other version of Lude, well, not Rude, later on.
Yeah. Alright guys, we're going to start getting a little bit technical here. This is as far as I go. I'm going to make a save here. This will be our second mandatory save. We got the save we want. Now we're going to make magic happen.
What kind of magic is this?
The magic starts off by doing the Kalm flashback over again. Everybody's favorite.
Double flashbacks?
Double flashbacks.
Is this only possible during the PC version?
Yep. The glitches, or there's some of the big skips that are required. Yeah, you have to do the flashback again. But that's okay. We're not going to do it entirely. So this is a recent skip that was discovered by RJ the Destroyer, and please correct me if I'm wrong. This is an amazing skip. Not useful for PlayStation, but it totally broke the PC category. And yeah, this is just recently found, mind-blowing. Let's see if I can try to get it first try. If not, just keep trying. That might be a little bit too much, we'll see. So we can actually get past these NPCs by doing some precise movement here. This part is a little bit tricky, trying to get his back where you want it.
This looks similar to the photo skip used in 80% runs, right?
Yeah, the movement is pretty precise. This might take a few tries.
You got this, Ellie. while he's getting this done, upcoming runs coming up after this, we have No Delivery by Teddy Russ, followed by Breath of Death 7, The Beginning by Ghost Kumo. And after that, Full Metal Alchemist 3, The Girl Who Succeeds God by Easyscape. That'll be our graveyard shift, and then coming in the early morning, we have Super Neptunica RPG by Lisa Rocks, followed by Legend of Gaia by Star Lordia. As far as bids coming up for those runs, we have a pizza top-in war going on for No Delivery. Let me refresh who's in the lead right now. All right, right now, the top choice for pizza topping is anchovy still, followed by pineapple. If you want to change those into either pepperoni or plain cheese or even boneless, we can still get those donations in. As well as Super Neptunica RPG, you can choose either between the true ending or bad ending. Right now, true ending is in the lead by $100. And also you get to choose the language as well. You can go either play English or Japanese. Need more money for that. You got this, Ellie?
And I'm honestly not sure why I'm not getting this. So your patience, guys. Oh, there we go. I swear I'm not doing anything differently than I normally do. There we go, guys. We shot past through the NPCs. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. Yeah, that was recently discovered, and it's super mind blowing. You just get past those NPCs, and yeah, this is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be here by yourself.
First try, though.
First try. So the first step of glitch in the game is that we're gonna die here. We're gonna die in our own flashback.
Anyone die in a flashback? Think.
Once we die in the flashback, we want to win a battle in the world map. I'm gonna force an encounter. Oh, this is the worst encounter to get. It's gonna take a few grenades. That's why in this marathon route, I bought a lot of grenades. Keep in mind that in the flashback, there's no results screen. So the results screen instantly takes me to where I died. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to purposely die here in the world's map. The game right now is very confused. I'm not supposed to be at the Kalm flashback. So there's something funky going on with memory right now.
I'm very confused right now.
This is a good encounter because I got surprised. I'm going to purposely die again. The goal right now is to warp myself into the debug room, and by glitching myself in the flashback, I can get there. And it requires me killing myself. So the next step is to look for a specific encounter. This is the most RNG heavy part of the run. I'm looking for a 25% chance encounter. I'm looking for 2 lizards and 1 wing. First try, 25%. I'll take that after struggling with the skip. So we're gonna run away from this encounter. By running away, we set the flag to the debug room, and now all we have to do is win a fight. It is literally This is like cooking something. This is literally in an ingredients list. Alright guys, just like that, welcome to the debug room. I'm gonna go ahead and make a safety save here. The debug, this is the main hub of the debug room, and we can start doing some crazy stuff here. I'm gonna activate menu on, which I already did. Lets me save in PHS. I'm going to full name, and don't worry, the names are still there, and technically it's just a little bit jumbled up. I'm going to do full materia, which gives me a lot of materia. And for this setup, this is a really specific setup. I'm going to bring in Red and Eris.
Two words, and PogChamp.
I'm going to trash some materia here, just to give myself some room.
Interesting names now. Do you know what causes that glitch with the names?
Yeah, the full name glitches the names, and it actually gives me some cool stats, and I can explain that later. So I got a big menu here. So we want to give Cloud W item. Obviously, we know what that does. Nip, we're gonna give him Master Magic and Mime. We're gonna give Aerith Lightning, Quadra Magic, Lightning, MP Turbo. MP Turbo boosts the power of the spell that it's combined with. I'm gonna give Aerith some Magic Plus, give you a Luck Plus, W Magic. Right now the equipment they have on gives double AP. And that's actually key to what I'm doing right now. Speed. And I want to put a steel here. Steel is important to me. You'll see why. Let's actually swap in Barrett. Alright, Barrett, you're going to have double cut, which is another important materia. Gonna have steel. Luck plus. Aerith has a speed material. HP plus. Couple enemy aways for good measure. 1, 2. Okay, that takes care of the setup. Let's go ahead and make another save here.
One more bid.
Oh, go for it.
All right, even though the names are messed up right now, we do have one more name in bid for Vincent, which will be coming up within 25 minutes or so. Last I checked, Bowie still solo spot on the leaderboards. So if you want to change that up, go ahead and put those donations in.
Yep. The reason why the names are long and messed up is because I used an option called full name. What it does, it actually boosts my stats, gives me max defense and a nice, very, very nice dodge rate. Yeah, I'm fighting these pyramids because, yeah, look at that experience boost. I want to level up my characters and I want to level up my materia.
What exactly were those things that gave you those massive boosts?
So they use this fight to like debug. This was a debug fight. I think it was also in the PlayStation version. But yeah, this was meant this was meant like as a debug fight.
Neat fighted movers.
Yeah, way better than the enemies on the North Crater, huh?
Much.
I want to upgrade my double cut to 4x cut, so I need 5 encounters. Right now, Barrett has a double AP equipment. It's another reason why I used full name. When I was routing this earlier, I had to do 10 battles, but I didn't realize full name gave me double AP properties. So I only have to fight this pyramid 5 times. All right, guys, that takes care of our grinding. I think we're ready to destroy the weapons. What do you think? So there are multiple rooms in the debug room, and this is the 1 o'clock room. I'm gonna talk to Jesse here so I can bring in Eris, or sorry, bring in Red 13. If I fight Diamond Weapon with Eris, it's gonna soft lock.
I'm assuming for like the harder weapons like Emerald and Ruby, we'll be using the Mug Glitch with Vincent.
Yep. We're gonna be doing that with Ruby Weapon. Okay, we replace Aerith Red, so we're gonna go ahead and replace Materia here. So the debug room, this option made it possible. This specific option gave me the idea to do a weapons run, because taking that option puts me straight into the Diamond Weapon fight. Diamond Weapon's weak to lightning, and I put Quadra Magic with lightning, so you're gonna see multiple casts of lightning. I also have W Magic, so that's 8 casts of lightning there.
And even though we are fighting all weapons, we still have to go fight Sephiroth, so I would recommend sticking for the end of the run, because normally when we fight him, we use Omni Slash, but instead, we'll be using Braver Swag, which I'm interested to see.
Guys, for killing Diamond Weapon, our prize is some fireworks. Please enjoy some fireworks. It senses murder. The Golder Sauce, or the gold saucer senses murder. Let's get out of here. Something big. I'm talking really big's coming.
It would have been cool if Golden Saucer was a secret weapon.
Actually, you're gonna find out. Based on this cutscene, you're gonna appreciate my theory
That there is a golden weapon.
that someone's a weapon. Although I like the idea of Gold Saucer being a weapon. Oh, whoa now. How did we get to the northern crater? Guys, please enjoy some meteor.
Mine is officially blown.
Oh no. Oh. This blows.
Okay, now my mind's blown. These random FFC. From Meteor being summoned to Aerith.
I was gonna say one of the benefits of speedrunning this category is that Aerith doesn't die. Well, I don't think that's a benefit.
She dead, yo. But yeah, what's with these odd sequences of events going on in random order?
Yeah, so what's going on is that the game is confused and doesn't know what disc we're on, so it's playing the wrong FMVs. Because we literally skipped a whole bunch of we skipped from Kalm flashback to a diamond weapon. Dang, it went right through weapon. Okay, so here's my theory, guys. What if Aerith is actually weapon? Because Cloud drowns her right here. What if Aerith was the emerald weapon?
Let's see here. She's because normally if we follow the lore, she's going to be part of live stream, which is green. Emerald weapon's green, and it's underwater. Oh god, my mind's even more blown now. Like universal mind blown.
Also, guys, enjoy some cars. That's a nice looking car. 0 to 1,000. 1,000 meters, 33 seconds. Maybe 33 milliseconds. I don't know. $1997. These are some high tech cars. Ahead of its time. Ahead of 1997. So after all that, the great thing about this option is that we get the Highwinds. It spawns us right in the corner of the world map, and we're gonna pick up a very important item to us. It's known as the Hero Drink. It's a very powerful item that boosts our character's ability, or boosts the character stats by 30%, I think. And it's stackable, so you can basically stack the hero drinks on the characters. So yeah, I put an enemy away materia, so I don't have to worry about encounters too much.
With the hero drink, do you make use of the item inventory glitch this run?
Correct. Yeah, you're right on the money. So we're gonna duplicate. We're gonna use that famous glitch to duplicate stuff with W item materia. Because yeah, there's only one hero drink in this game, or you could pick up. I think you can farm some in the gold saucer. But yeah, that hero drink is I think that's the only item pickable up where you can pick it up. 25%. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and meet Ultima Weapon.
Again, friend reminder, we still have our final bid incentive for Name and Vincent. We still have roughly 10 to 15 minutes left. Bowie is still our lone hero for Vincent, so if you want to change that up, please get those donations in.
You can see the benefits of using full name. I just dodged Ultima Beam. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and toss a potion on this guy. And for whatever reason, he hates potions and he's just gonna fly. some sauce. So to explain what happened there, because I didn't meet, there's a certain point in the story where I meet Ultima Weapon, and by triggering that encounter, I actually sets his HP to 65,000. But because I never fought him, I never met him in the story, I threw a potion at him, and it actually set his HP to 100. So that's why I threw the potion at him. So the reason why we're going back to Junon is because we need the submarine. We can't fight Emerald Weapon without the submarine. I'm just gonna grab the sub really quick. So the sequence of events happen when, if you playing this game casually and you lose the submarine, you can grab it back by going over here. Ranker Z. Kind of sounds like a cat sound effect.
Ranker Z, forever dog.
Sure, we'll take you on as prisoners. We're actually gonna go kill Diamond Weapon. By throwing the potion at him, he flies over to the spot where you can kill him. You have Ultima Beam. I have a grenade. That takes care of 2 of the weapons. And we've defeated Diamond Weapon, and now we've gotten Ultimate Weapon.
I was today years old when I figure out that a simple grenade overpowers an ultimate beam.
So just a reminder, I didn't meet Ultimate Weapon in the story, so I threw a potion at him, and it sets his HP to 100. If you meet him in the story, it puts his HP to 65. I forget what the amount is, but it's quite a lot. Okay, we're gonna fight Emerald Weapon now. We're gonna swap Aerith. Let's We're gonna have fun, guys. We're just gonna bring Aerith for Emerald Weapon because that doesn't even happen in the normal game.
That conspiracy theory to test.
Lightning plus Quadra Magic. Master Magic. So Master, we do get a Master Magic from that debug room. Get the speed all the way to slow to give us more turns. 65k, thank you. Alright, let me just double check. He has double cut. I don't think he does. Go. Okay, I think we're ready for Ultimate Weapon.
Me and Emerald.
Or sorry, Emerald Weapon, you got it. Emerald Weapon is that weapon that scared us when we were kids. Just the
Still
screen
scares
machine.
me.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he has no HP value when you don't meet him. So we're gonna take advantage of the weight trick. Make sure we get some extra AT. We don't waste any ATB. Funny thing about the super bosses in this game, they're vulnerable to slow. So you can slow the super boss. It's pretty fun. Next thing you want to do is we want to duplicate our hero drinks. 20 should be good enough. Start racking up the damage. Gonna give Barrett some love too. He can do some damage, but not quite max.
I've been doing this the old-fashioned way. Underwater materia, spamming multiple knights in the round.
That's also a good strat. Yeah, I always, when I was a kid, I remember looking up game FAQs, Cheat Central, all those old websites back then, trying to figure out how to do this fight. One time, casually, accidentally slotted Emerald Weapon with Kate Sith. That was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, normally that attack's supposed to do like 7,000 damage to your party, but because of my because I glitched the character stats, I have a boost of defense. If there was a way to damage overflow using the debug room. I've been looking for ways to try to do that, but it's not possible. I can't spawn in. If I was able to spawn in weapons, that would have been cool. So the reason why their names are jumbled up is because I used the glitch, or I used the feature in the debug room. Emerald weapon has 1 million HP. Yeah, Ruby weapon doesn't have as much HP. Emerald here. The Knights Around is a good strat too. Just the problem in this run, I don't have Knights. Also, I don't have Knights at this point. Also, it takes forever to cast until I do a specific setup. You guys are curious what Aerith's 4-time animation looks like? Still doing over 10k. Respect the effort. So we want to take out these eyes ASAP.
Friend reminder, after we kill Emerald, we still have Ruby to get, which we need to get Vincent. So we still have his name up for grabs. Bowie is still ahead, the only contender. If you want to go challenge Bowie, please put in those donations. And also, see at the bottom of the screen, we also have donations for other bids, just like Final Fantasy 15 coming up, No Delivery, Super, Neptunica, Legend of Gaia, even Legend of Mana. So if you want to put in those bids for those games, go ahead and feel free. Next one would be for No Delivery, choosing a pizza topping. Right now, anchovies is still the leading topping we're going to be putting on that pizza. If you want to change that to either pineapple, pepperoni, plain cheese pizza, or even a boneless pizza, change those donations in right now, guys.
Yep, Vincent's going to be named in less than 10 minutes here, so pretty soon. Vincent's going to be an important part of this run for Ruby weapon. I'm getting, these eyes have over 20,000 HP, and 3 casts of Ultimate does it for me. Comet 2 here is going to do a good 12,000 damage.
And not only put in bids for those names, also for prizes as well. We have 3 prizes up for grabs. We have, for $10 donation, you get both. And actually, $10 gets you in for all 3 prizes for this run. We have 3 keychains from Final Fantasy Cydia, the 3 heroines of this game, Tifa, Yuffie, and Aerith. And then for a $5 one, it gets you into winning the original 3-disc, black disc, Final Fantasy VII game for PlayStation 1. Also, for $10, This game got a remake, so if you want to get a chance of winning a PlayStation 4 digital copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake, $10. And if you want the big donation prize throughout the whole marathon, $30 will get you into winning a refurbished PlayStation 3, preventing the yellow ring of death, including all the cables, a PlayStation 3 controller, and a copy of Ni no Kuni, The Wrath of the White Witch. That'd be $30 cumulative. Does not have to be a one-shot donation. It can be throughout the whole week.
Well, that takes care of 3 of the 4 guys. Got Emerald Weapon down. Got 1 more weapon left, but it's a pretty specific setup that I need. Of course, we get the Legendary Earth Harp. Let's go back up. So we're going to Kalm because there's that guy who we can trade the Earth Harp for, get Master Materia. Why he has Master Materia blows my mind.
Good question in chat. Who came up with this category?
So in terms of all boss or all the weapons, I just routed this for fun. I personally love doing meme categories for FF7. That's kind of where, when I was exploring the debug room, that's where it kind of came up. I'm like, what? You can fight Diamond Weapon? Well, might as well fight all the weapons.
Meme categories or best categories?
Yeah, I know Neoheart and Neo the Haven, they do they do Emerald and Ruby weapons. And then there's some categories like all bosses, which fight the weapons. I know some runners do. So in order for me to set up Vincent, I need to have a specific weapon for him. Just looking for a long weapon. This long barrel is a long weapon. Perfect what I need. So a little bit of a deep here. Because the PC version is pretty broken, you can do a lot of fun categories with it. Correct. I tranquilize my party just so they take 30% less damage. Alright guys, Vincent is coming up in like 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Get those last minute donations in.
Anyone remember the code by heart? Apparently I don't. The problem with the safe is that the inputs can be so finicky, it's easy to mess up. At least I don't get an encounter if I fail. You just do it again. Success. Eris mighty strong. I've been looking into that, Mysterious Dude. I haven't noticed that you get a Master Summon material. it could be like a different character I need to talk to, but full materia doesn't give master magic. Or sorry, master summon. All right, so the name cutoff is pretty soon here. It gives master magic and master command, I think, but not summon. All right, Mega Man, I am ready for Vincent's name.
All right, final refresh. Vincent's gonna be everyone's favorite hero, Bowie, in all caps.
Heck yeah! Shoutouts to Bowie.
The Bowie.
While all the FF7 donation incentives have been met, there's still a whole bunch of incentives for the future runs.
Yes, there is. Even though we already got the big one set in for Braver Swag and Sephiroth, stick around for that. I can't wait to see that happen. Later donation incentives will be choosing again the pizza topping for our next run for no delivery. Anchovies still in the lead. Also, we have choose the ending for Super Neptunica RPG. Go for true ending or bad ending. True ending is in the lead. Also, language bid war for that game between Japanese and English. And then later for Legend of Gaia, we have the naming wars for Gala, Noah, and Vaughn, as well as seeing Noah's parents. Would you like to see her reunite with her parents? It's always a good, heartwarming scene.
I like to see that.
And then later on, also Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition. We can choose the party outfits for our boys, voice language, the final voice, the final photo, and also a goal of $300 for playing Seaside Supermodels at Kit Kalm. You want to see the boys do some supermodeling? $300 goal for that.
Nice. I didn't get any encounters in that mansion. I have mastered enemy away material, but take it. No, so we're gonna put steel on. So, one last thing for the setup I need is to steal an item from these enemies known as Dazers. Paralyzes an enemy, and this is a correct encounter. Just want to steal a couple.
And then still with the use of that debug glitch, you can go straight to Northern Crater right after Ruby weapon, right?
Yep. You'll see. Yep. Yep, there's a couple enemies you can steal the Dazer from. You can steal it from the Bound Fat at the Ancient City, or you can steal from these guys. So a common strat that you see for fighting Ruby Weapon is that you want to kill off your 2 party members so it can spawn the tentacles right away and avoid the sand death. Sand storm, sand swirl, quicksand. Not sandstorm, quicksand. Okay, let's just make sure our setup is correct. Cloud, you're gonna have W item. Okay, Cloud already has W magic. Master summon, which we got from the Traveler, and MP absorb. Debug percent. Okay, guys, this is the last weapon that we're gonna kill. I love how everybody's name is normal, except for Bo's. So Ruby weapon can also inflict status effects like paralysis, slow. Very convenient. Also, his tentacles don't act because he's paralyzed. Bring our party back to life. Eric, please. Uh-oh. This. Want to give ourselves some resistance to his attack. Vaccine is exactly like resist. Okay, guys, we can start doing some damage now. So I'm going to set Knights to round, Mug. This is where the Vincent's Mug glitch comes to play.
You're correct, Slammin. This is the nice around mud glitch.
Probably not going to fit in all the Knights of Round, but I'm just waiting for him to get unparalyzed. Go. Couple more mugs, and we have our final weapon down. was too slow. All right, guys. Please enjoy some Knights of Round. For the fans, right? Yeah. So, to explain what's going on, Vincent needs a long weapon in order to do the mug glitch. It's a pretty unique PC glitch. Or no. It's a unique glitch that happens in all PlayStation versions. If you mug with the long weapon, you can skip the animation of the next turn. So I've been skipping the Knights of Rounds, but I was slow on this one, so I'm just doing it for the.
All right, we'll see you guys in 4 minutes. But while we watch this amazing animation, for those who are tuning in, you are watching CreativeEly run any percent Final Fantasy all weapons, which is all 4 of the weapon monsters actually. Benefited NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, a week-long RPG marathon. And again, we are again supporting NAMI, the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization whose work is focused around 3 pillars: education and support, awareness, and advocacy. Alright, in the words of advocacy, NAMI engages in federal advocacy and supports NAMI state organizations at their state level advocacy efforts. So if you want to go check out NAMI.org, at the bottom, it'll list all the states represented, and then you can click on which main branch of whichever town it is, and also local counties as well within your area. As well, if you want to reach out for support of them as well, which I highly recommend it. Great organization to help out.
That was great. That last old Knights of Round actually killed it. I'll take it. All right, guys, that's killing all the weapons.
GG's for that. Now let's go slap Suffer off. And if you enjoyed this run, feel free to give us follow to CreativeEly. Much great speedrunner. Also, shout outs to all the runners throughout the marathon. Go give them follows as well. And also follow NAMI's social media accounts to help learn more about them. They're on Facebook at NAMI, Twitter at NAMI Communicate, as well as Instagram at NAMI Communicate. Also, Tumblr, they have 2 accounts, notalone.nami.org, as well as oktotalk.org. Because 2020, this year, we're done playing Jumanji. I'm tired of playing this game. Others are too, others more so than others, but their key message is you are not alone, which is their main hashtag for this experience. Hashtag not alone. It's okay to not be okay right now. I'm not okay. Others are not okay. But it's okay. We're not alone. We're never alone. Well, we're a family. Not just going to help you reach out. Reach out to yourself. Reach out to others. We're all here. We're all family. We're safe. And visit NAMI.org for more information.
So the one that... Oh, shoot. I loaded the wrong save. Where is that? Okay, my bad. I loaded the wrong save. So this is still awesome. I still get to show off one of the most popular glitches in the FF7 PC speedrun as the finale. I just messed up here. Let me just redo that really quick. Master Magic. Just doing what I just did there. I'm gonna kill myself in the pyramid battle. Final warp that we're gonna do is known as the Yuffie warp. The way a Yuffie warp works is that we're gonna kill ourselves, and when you kill Yuffie, you warp to that point where you died. This was part of the old PC route. And of course, I parked my Highwind right next to the forest that I killed, or that has the almost 100% chance of finding UV.
All right, while we wrap ourselves closer to Sephiroth, for those that join in as well, we got our graveyard shift coming up soon. We have No Delivery, run by Teddy Rest soon. After this, followed by Breath of Death 7, The Beginning by Ghost Kumo. And then Full Metal Alchemist 3, The Girl Who Succeeds God by Easy Skate. And coming into the wee early morning hours, we have Super Tunica RPG by Lisa Rocks. And then Legend of Gaia by Star Lordia. So you want to go stay up, get your coffee on, or if it's already early on whatever end you guys on planet is on, feel free to stay up.
All right. Our final donation incentive was met, so we're going to Braver Sephiroth. Yeah, we're not going to Omni Slash him. We're going to Braver him.
Braver swag.
Now, why it's not Omni Slash? It's for some reason when you skip to. So let me explain what I just did here. This was recently discovered too. When you hold R1 and select this debug option, I can go straight to the final battle. In the old routes, we would do the boss rush, Junova, Bizarro, Safer, but here we're just going straight to Sephiroth, and that's why we don't have Omni Slash. If we did the boss rush, we would have Omni Slash. All right, time is coming up soon. As soon as I Braver swag him. All right, that's time. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in this FF7 run. It was a blast showing off how broken the PC was. And if you ever wanted to try this, if you ever wanted to try and beat weapons, you can do it in under 4 hours.
GG's to you, Creative. Thank you so much for that entertaining run.
Thank you, Mega Man. All right, before let you guys go, what was the final time?
Time on my end, 2:59:49.
Yeah, sub 3. All right, cool.
3, right?
That's what I just wanted.
Making up some time.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for having me, and thank you, Mega Man, for the support and for the volunteer and the hosting, and Venerable too. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks, guys, for the GGs and the awesome wishes. Please stay tuned for some more questing for glory.